once again with another episode of the Highest Game Project. Now today I am extremely blessed with Brian Alexander Bespoke as my guest. How you doing today, sir?
Doing excellent, man. Doing excellent. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm getting tired of this snow, but I'm good.
Hey, man, just gotta. You should be used to it. You from the area.
That's why I'm tired of it.
You
I'm
gotta
fine.
adjust.
Yeah, but it is what it is. We still can make things happen. So let's hop right into it. So first off, who is Brian Alexander?
So Brian Alexander Lunsford, that's my full name. Is a man of faith, brilliance, ambition, of course, entrepreneurial spirit, excellent style. I mean, so much more, really.
Okay. So how was your upbringing? Where do you originate from?
So I was born in sunny Jacksonville, Florida. Southern boy. They say the best come from the South, but grew up in the church. Mom helped raise us, brother, sister, and yeah, a couple other brothers and sisters as well. And played sports as a young kid. Fifth grade spelling bee champion.
I don't know why that don't surprise
That
me.
was my claim to fame.
I mean, you have a new one today.
Say what?
You have a new one these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So yeah, uh, just kind of always grew up. So growing up in the church, I kind of helped with the whole style thing. We always dressed up in suits and everything. So I guess I was really influenced by that, and just kind of, I guess it was subconscious to me. Just seeing how everybody was wearing double-breasted suits and just kind of dressed out, all the deacons and the pastors and stuff like that. So really pretty formal. So coming up in that upbringing, and then yeah, just like I said, involved in sports, excelled in school pretty well, honor roll kid in high school. Went to Florida State University, where I was president of my fraternity and everything, Kappa Alpha Psi. So
stand up.
did good there. It's in the top 20 sales program as well in the business school, business major, and then set my goals to graduate with a job and everything, which I was able to do. So that's important. But yeah, just a little bit about my background from there, being from Florida, and then actually that's what brought me up to DC was landing the opportunity up here, which I love the area, man. I love it up here. I'm glad to be here
How long have you been up here? The DMV area.
since 2011.
Oh, it's about a decade.
Yeah, I feel like I'm becoming a local now.
It's overrated.
You say what?
It's overrated. Like I'm about to go back to your state. I'm going back down to Florida next this weekend. So you about to
Hey,
flip flop.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay. So what got you into designing suits outside of church? What got you really into designing suits?
Said outside of what? Say that
Out,
again.
outside of seeing everyone in church, what had got you designing your suits?
Actually, learning that it was an actual business. That's the thing. So I worked for another shoe company before, and went on an appointment with my manager, and we sat in this law firm partners office in downtown DC,
Mhm.
and he has like this corner office overlooking the city. It was beautiful, man. I was like, sheesh. So so we were in there for about an hour. 30 minutes of it was kind of shooting the breeze with the guy. And then the other 30 minutes was just him picking out items for just the spring, like suits and kind of casual wear, things like that. And within that 30 minutes, the dude spent $20,000. And I was like, what? Hold on. This dude just spent $20,000 in 30 minutes. You just bought a car.
Yeah.
So I was like, shoot, I can actually make this into a business. Like, I mean, look good every day and help others do the same. And kind of do something that's a passion, that's fun. I mean, it's not life or death really
Right.
at all. Just kind of fun stuff, man.
Okay. So do you mind taking me through the whole process of making it to like from the measurement down to actually putting it together? How long did that normally take?
Yeah, so normally what we do is we'll schedule an appointment. And so during the consultation part, kind of sit down, kind of learn about the client, what they like, what they don't like, what they may be looking for, whether it's for a wedding or for just professional wear, or maybe they just kind of want to go for a special occasion, dressed up, just look fly. So you want to kind of learn those things so that way it can help me direct which way to kind of go with selecting fabrics and also details and different things that can kind of help them to achieve the goal that they want to achieve. So that's what that's kind of where we start. Yeah. So pretty much, yeah. So we'll go through the whole process of kind of learning the client and then offering different fabrics and styles based on what they're looking for. Do the whole measurement process, the precision process of that, which includes measuring tape and all these tools that I encompass with it as well. People are kind of amazed at how detailed it is and how thorough it is actually when it comes to the measurement process. But it's also just to make sure the fit is as precise as possible. And normally do like a made to measure process and then also a bespoke process, which is two different things we'll probably discuss a little bit later. But typically it takes about 6 to 8 weeks and then a little bit longer for the bespoke process. And after that, come back, try on the garment, make sure it fits the way they like it to. And if we need to make any tweaks or adjustments, I'll take care of those. Come back, do the second fitting, and then after that, record all the measurements so we're good to go for the next time. And the process is that much easier and simpler.
Yeah, I witnessed some of that when you was measuring my brother for his palm too, which is beautiful by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he was. That's how we
That
met.
guy, you talking about blessed? That guy is blessed.
Very blessed.
I
Yeah,
need to get a custom suit in high school, man. I got the off the rack rental joint.
I just got a regular suit. My thing was some KG, but hey, I ain't
Yeah,
mad.
I
Me
was
and him different.
like
He
the
like
mall
the
place or something.
right. Me and him different. He was into the fashion. I'm an off the rack kind of guy, but you know
Hey man, you make do it what you have.
exactly. I mean, I had the opportunity. That's just not my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not my thing. So I'm not mad at him. But one thing about his suit I really liked that I never seen before was I guess called the inner lining
Yeah.
with his pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That was different. I was like, oh, okay. That's when I knew you were serious. I'm like, yo, this dude is legit. I was like, wow.
Yeah, show them what
And
picture.
it probably made him a little bit extra conceited because all you see is him. But
Yeah, actually, I think he may have had a picture with one picture with the family in there actually.
yeah,
No,
I probably seen you
but I
that.
think when he was in his football uniform, but yeah, majority of them was him.
Yeah, exactly.
Felt like this was my suit, so I wanted to be about me.
Yeah, nobody could feel it. If even they tried, they couldn't feel it. Like the evidence is his.
Right. Say, yeah, open it up, my brothers. That's all me.
Right? All right. Man, but yeah, that was beautiful, man. Like I was just like amazed. When I
Yeah,
first
like
heard,
that's the kind of things that makes it rewarding, man. Just kind of helping out in those special moments. Like the prom is a big occasion in your lifetime that you're gonna remember, and having a nice custom suit that's made to fit just for you and has those special details on the inside is what you'll remember for a lifetime. So, and that's why I like to be a part of things like that.
oh man, beautiful. All right, so when you first went on your own, ventured out on your own, what was your goals the first year of doing business?
Shoot, I think it was actually to because yeah, starting out you just broke, so it really was just to make some money and hope nobody pants split. Really,
Oh man, oh man. I mean, yeah.
that's key.
Oh man. See, it's
You can
the
survive and the quality is good. That's really important for longevity.
right.
reasons.
So with
So
that being said, from when you started to now, do you think you'll make it this far?
say that again.
From when you started into now, do you think you made it this far? You would have made it this far.
From when I started.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I think so because I think just having a good support group and also just setting the goals of what I wanted to do and where I want to be and to continue to grow each year, I think helps to motivate me and helps me to get creative to understand how I can continue to build the business. And then I think when you do that, having those goals, I think I talked to Brandon about this too. It just has the law of attraction. You
Mm.
just find ways to be successful when people are attracted to you and things are attracted to you that help you to achieve your goals. So I think that's what's really been key to helping me to continue to grow and build
Oh, okay.
and be
Now
confident doing it.
this one, don't laugh at me. I heard in another interview you did. You recommend a double-breasted suit. What is that? I have no idea what a double-breasted suit is. So you explain that to people, because yeah, I'm interested.
So pretty much it's like single breasted suits are just the suit that the regular suit you have that you button straight down the middle.
Mhm.
But the double breasted suit is a little more intricate. Um, a cut above, I would say, where you basically it's a 6x2 button where it's six buttons with two to button, six to show rather, and then two to actually button, but it crosses over the front. And if you can see at the top to my top left, that's actually a double breasted formal tux that you can
Okay.
see there, where it has the six buttons, one, two, three, four, five, six here,
Hmm.
and then these two here to button, and then also I'll just leave the bottom one button as a good detail there. But
Okay.
and then even in this suit here, you can kind of see my pinstripe double breasted killer suit right here,
That
man.
go nice.
Woo!
That go nice. That's claim. You claim, sir. You claim.
Somebody standing, you like, man, where you going with that?
Um,
I know you got something important to do in this.
right. Man. Do you make all your own suits, right? I'm assuming so. You know about the rest. Do you make all your
Oh,
own suits?
and no, when you get a custom suit, you're like spoiled.
Uh-oh. I mean, I don't have. Well, one, I ain't dressing up that often. Two, I ain't got 6 to 8 weeks to wait for an outfit when I do.
Shoot, where you got? I mean, it's not like you're in a rush to go anywhere right now, anyway. So and you got
Money is
like,
everywhere. Money's
huh?
everywhere. Money's everywhere. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
This interview was in person. I would have had my suit on, because you would not. It would have been off the rack, but you would not been the only fly guy on the camera today. I would have had to put a suit on.
That's funny because that's how like a lot of my friends are with me too. It's kind of like I don't know, set a certain standard
Right.
whenever we go out, and especially if it's something that I choose for us to go out to, whether we used to go out to the club or go out to like a lounge or something like that, and I recommend it. They're like, "All right, what's the dress code?" We dressing all the way suited, or we could be a little casual, or what? Because they just have the expectation that they know, like wherever I'm going, it's gonna be a nice spot that you probably want to dress up for and have that expectation.
No, okay. All right. So you're a black business owner, and as of lately, a lot of people have been preaching support black businesses. Now,
Mm-hmm.
being a black business owner in the lane you're in, how
Mm-hmm.
was that experience going for
Say that last part.
you? Being a black business owner in the lane you in, tailoring, how is that going for you, especially these days?
It's empowering, man. It's really empowering. It's a lot of work, of course, but it's rewarding in the end. Like I mentioned, you can kind of control your own destiny. Um, you're not really working for anyone where you're giving away most of the profit to them. Like you control the income and the revenue. So like that's even better. Like you're making money, you can kind of do with it what you want, whether it's just give it to yourself or reinvest it into the business or do philanthropic work. Uh, it's a lot that comes with it. So it's yeah. I mean, I love it. It ain't easy, but it's worth it.
I mean, nothing worth having is easy. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, so
That's
now this gonna be my favorite part of the interview. Now seriously, like we're obviously both football fans, and I remember when you invited us over. to watch the national championship game.
Mm.
Oh man, number 6 from Alabama, Don, what's his name? Smith. I don't want to
Devon,
butcher my man first name.
yeah, Devontae Smith.
Yes, him. And he was going all first half. And you kept saying it gotta be the suit.
That boy had about 3 touchdowns and almost over
10
200
catches,
yards in
200 in the first half. He didn't even play the second. But you
he
kept
didn't even
saying
play the second half. That's like a whole game worth
that's
of
a
stats.
game for some people. They let you, my man, know he's different. You kept saying it had to be the suit. So how was it working with the Heisman Trophy?
I mean, it's cool, man. They call me the Heisman Haberdasher now.
Oh, oh, excuse me. Oh man.
Yeah, that guy, he loves shoots though, so it's fun working with him. I mean, he's pretty humble as well, so sometimes you probably expect working with, I guess, athletes or maybe even celebrities that they probably be kind of stuck up or full of themselves, but like he's pretty humble, pretty laid back. I know he has that quiet confidence though too as well,
Mm-hmm.
which you kind of you see it exuded. It's exuded in his attire as well when you wear the suits as well too. So um, it just makes it fun to kind of pick out different things from to rock and it's great to see it when you see it on the big stage as well. So be on the lookout for some more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you tell us some of the clients you have worked with as far as football players?
Oh yeah, in addition to the young smooth guy that's a good mentee of mine that loves 90s R&B that's probably before his time. My boy Brandon Chase, but more locally, or actually more recent. So, Super Bowl champion Mike Evans, he just
Mm,
actually put one of my suits and tagged me in it recently. So that was cool. And more locally here in the DMV, the Washington football team, Vernon Davis, the legend, DC legend,
mhm.
Vernon Davis.
Dunbar and Maryland University alum. Yes, sir.
Yep, yep. And even one of the current rising stars on the team, wide receiver Cam Sims, he had a pretty good year this year. I like to think that I had a little bit of something to do with that. With him.
Little touch of that.
Yeah, sprinkle a little magic with the bespoke suits in there. I'm looking. Deion Sanders said, "If you look good, you feel good. Feel good, you play good. You play good."
Get paid good.
Exactly. And I was waiting on that last part for him, man, so that boy can be blessed again.
Yes, sir. So what is the bespoke process? Oh, back up. What exactly is a bespoke for people who don't know?
Bespoke, yeah. So it's an English word for custom.
Oh,
So that's how I kind of transformed the name. It's like a merger between basically my name, like my first and middle name, and then also incorporating that English kind of sartorial style, but with an African and Black empowerment and ownership of it as well too.
so what is the bespoke process? Your bespoke process, I should say.
Yeah. So this similar to the process I mentioned before, just kind of learning about the client, what they need and want, but it's just a little more intricate, more fittings that come into play with it. So once we do the measuring process, as opposed to just a suit coming back and trying it on, it's actually going to be uh, an unconstructed garment that'll actually come back. So it's not even a fully made suit. It's basically like a try-on
Mm.
garment to have them actually try before they get the final suit to make the tweaks to improve upon the fit for that final fitting.
Oh,
It's almost like looking at the inner workings of a chronometer like a watch and you having somebody build it on your wrist.
mm, that's different.
like, like handmade, like constructing it right there and then coming back fitting it again specifically for you. It's yeah.
Okay, that's different.
It's
That's
like
different.
upper echelon of like suitings and custom suits. Like bespoke is like that top level that you
Okay,
that
so
you
you like the Lamborghinis of suits, right? When it comes
absolutely
to, I like that. I like that. That's education right there. No, Now that's no, that's different because like you said, most
So
people
yeah,
got here's
it's
your
like
jacket, try it
it's
on.
levels to it. It's levels
Hey,
to it.
that's why you blessed, man, because you take that extra. Oh, yeah. Your attention to detail is amazing. It's amazing.
And
Man,
got to keep improving every day. Keep learning, keep improving.
oh man, so I'm gonna hop off suits real quick because it's something I noticed about you personally.
Hmm.
When you first started having interactions, I remember you came from a protest. How did you get into protesting,
So
especially with the Black Lives Matter situation going
yeah, I probably would say back when I was at Florida State in Tallahassee, but down in Florida, Florida and just the South in general can be pretty interesting when it comes to just racial tension and just just the past history of America and how it affected Black people in general. So I think there was a case with a young teen who experienced police brutality at this boot camp, juvenile boot camp, back around like 2006. This was like when I was in at school in Florida State, and he died in their custody. And so it was like a big uproar in the city. Attorney Ben Crump, he's like been, I don't know if you've heard of Ben Crump before. He's probably been the guys who represent like Trayvon Martin's
on?
family,
Okay. Yeah.
presenting like a lot of other high profile cases that are going on now. He was based in Tallahassee. I think he actually went to Florida State too, I want to say. But so I mean, that was like one of the first times just friends kind of coming together and just kind of want to make a stand and just kind of raise awareness about different issues that come to light like that. So we can see that justice for some of those people who can't speak for themselves or for others who just don't have the platform. And we just kind of try to help out with raising awareness and trying to help with getting that justice for them so those issues can come to light
Mm, okay.
and
Mm.
just improve upon the future in general. Yeah.
So with that being said, coming from the South, coming up here, how again, I'm gonna just say it as it is. How is the racial tension different from
How's
south? How different is the racial tension from down south up to further north?
I mean, up here, I feel like it's a little more, I guess, a little more diverse from where I came from Jacksonville. Kind of similar to like me going to Florida State, which is one of the reasons why I went there, just because it's just people from all over that you can kind of interact with and learn from, and just kind of a real world kind of experience. So being in DC, you have people from all over the US and then all over the world that are here that you kind of interact with or kind of learn about their different backgrounds and cultures. So as far as like the racial tension, I think that's something that uh, maybe certain parties can kind of drum up sometimes for political reasons. Um, but I mean, it's a real thing and it's still in existence. But I mean, it's something that you can't really control what somebody has in their heart, but you can only set maybe certain legislation and just only control what you can actually can control to continue to improve upon it, the condition of American our people in general.
All right. It's the last question on this topic. I promise. How did you feel when this Capitol got bombarded?
How did I say that last?
When
Said
the
it.
Capitol got bombarded, how did you feel?
I mean, not surprised really. Not
Seriously?
really. Yeah,
I was.
I wasn't surprised at all. I mean, I feel like if they had said it was gonna happen, I would have been like, I could believe it.
Oh,
As
wow.
much as many things that have happened back in 2020 with all the protests that happened and the ex-president spray paint pepper spraying people just so he could take a picture in front of the church holding the Bible upside down or awkwardly as he was, and um, the white kid coming around with the rifle in Portland, Oregon, and police helping him out or not even stopping him, like different things that you're like, wow, like this, like it's not even like surprise shocking anymore. So Actually, I kind of stumbled upon it coming from the barbershop when the riots happened
Mm,
on home and following my GPS, not paying attention, ended up right down there by the Capitol
mm,
and at the light, seeing all the, I guess the Trump supporters and all those people out there that were storming the Capitol. It looked like a big come together there, a big gathering there. They were just out there just having fun right at the hotel nearby. Um, it didn't seem as crazy at the moment, but you kind of get a little nervous and but you kind of say, hey, just don't mess with me or don't mess with my car because I don't want to have to knock nobody out, you know.
right. You got some nice cars, man.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Right.
Shoot, we ain't
Well,
playing.
hey, by any means necessary.
You don't know my people, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, hey, true story though. I understand that. I understand that. That's why I stayed home. You know,
Huh?
many times it's home. You know what I'm saying? Get
Yeah,
that. Oh man. So we're gonna get back on what we really came here for, them double breasted bespoke suits. So
yeah,
what
man.
other material clothing do you make? You just do suits or you get into active wear or
Say, I can't hear you. Say it again.
anything? Excuse me. I said, are you just doing suits? Are you making your way into active wear or anything else?
Yeah, so been doing more kind of like active wear, kind of golf tech, and
Hmm.
kind of like kind of I guess you call it athleisure per se.
I like that. You might need to what's the word I'm looking for? You might need to
Copyright
yeah, you might need to copyright that.
is actually in the dictionary already.
Okay, sorry. All right,
Yeah.
I tried.
But it's I think it's like a newer word though. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, but yeah, just kind of things like that where you can kind of do more casual things, more casual wear, just to be versatile, man. I want to try to offer different things, continue to expand the product line to not just being suits or tuxedos. Also doing outerwear, custom shoes as well.
Mm.
Yeah, so actually did some custom loafers for my wedding and did some smoking slippers as well, man. Just kind of,
You want you who helping this stuff.
yeah, kind of like that, but not really like him. But yeah,
Oh
like me though.
man. I mean, come on, you got something for football, man? Come on, man. You working on these football players. I told you I needed some sweatsuits, man. My season, I'm getting ready for a season.
Actually, well, I got something similar, kind of like a more upscale kind of jogger style.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, kind of jogger style, and have the bomber jackets.
Mm.
Working on some of those too.
Okay, and what you plan on releasing those?
It's in the works, my brother. It's in the
Okay.
works.
So we're gonna say about 6 to 8 months. Got you. Let it warm up a little bit.
I mean, put the pressure on, man. Put the pressure
Nah,
on.
I
So
ain't
I can
trying to put the pressure on. You know
pop
what?
the leases.
Nah,
Be
I'm
like
just
that, waiting on the new J's or something.
nah, man. Whatever. We're getting them J's, man. I want some. I want some Brian Alexanders. That's gonna be the new jump. You got them Bryans. I got them Bryans. All right. So what? Nah, seriously.
Friend said, man, I want to get the new bespokes.
Yeah, exactly. Them bespokes. Exactly. That's it. Hey, put it out there. It's gonna happen. You know, I'm a firm believer in that. So
Absolutely.
I think I want to know. My brother want to know. Do you plan on opening a store, the actual store for BAB?
I would say eventually, but not at the current moment.
Oh no, I know not currently, but say
I would
about
actually, I would actually want to kind of have a, what is it? Kind of like a private haberdashery
mm,
to kind of create like a personalized like shopping and lounge experience where
oh
you can
okay.
kind of serve like drinks and cocktails and maybe have like an old fashioned or scotch or something, kind of come in, chill out, maybe watch some sports, just pick out fabric, kind of like you're just kicking it, man.
Yeah,
Make it a fun experience.
yeah.
Maybe have a
You
cigar
know
or
what I'm
something.
hearing right now? Cha-ching, cha-ching,
Yeah,
cha-ching. That's all I'm hearing.
That's the
Okay.
thing. It's an exclusive experience. You want to have it be something where it's not where it wouldn't really be like a cookie cutter or mainstream type of thing, or like a Jose Banks or Men's Warehouse type of experience. Just come in and like picking off stuff off the rack. Like, nah, this is gonna be like a really smooth and personal custom experience. Like just went to this Michelin star restaurant, took my wife there for her birthday, but just the whole experience from being there, seeing the chef prepare everything, seeing how it's all curated on your plate, just the uniqueness of the actual meals that we had, and just the service in general was it was amazing.
Oh,
So just kind of create that same type of atmosphere and environment within the shooting realm.
oh, okay. You got to give me that information. I'm going to experience that for myself as far as somebody actually cooking in front of me. I just went to Eddie V's for Valentine's Day. That was a cool experience. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah, I don't know if you've been there, but try it out. Try it
it's
out.
it's kind of I think it's similar to like Del Frisco's.
Hmm.
Del Frisco's like it's a steakhouse though, right?
Yeah, I think so. But Eddie, yeah,
Eddie V's Steakhouse. Like so
it's
it's
a
a steak
prime
and
seafood and steak.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Similar
try
to
that out. It's right there in Tyson's Corner. Pretty
that. Oh,
good. It's
yeah.
pretty,
Yeah,
and you'll fit right in.
I've seen it before. I just haven't. I don't think I've been to that one before.
Oh yeah, you'll fit right in. You know, with your double-breasted suits and your custom loafers, you'll fit right in.
Man, they just got to have my favorite steak though.
What
I'm
is it?
kind of a
I'll
steak
let you know now. But
snob now.
huh?
I'm kind of a steak snob now.
So what's your favorite cut?
The A5 Japanese Wagyu.
Now I don't have that, but I have a nice filet mignon.
Yeah, if you taste the A5, you're gonna be like, I don't want this filet no more.
So I might look.
When I had the it's funny because I ordered the filet, went to the Four Seasons one time, like a double date, and they were telling us how much the A5. I had the A5 before, and then I was like, yeah, the A5 was a little too much for me to get at that point. So I just got the filet. But then my cousin's wife, she actually worked for the hotel, so she was actually had the chef bring some complimentary A5 Japanese Wagyu out,
Mm.
and then we tried that joint, and then we looked at the filet and was like, "Oh, we got to go back to this." Oh, it's like going back to McDonald's, bro. What the heck?
Oh man.
It was that good.
Oh man.
Like the A5 had it at Del Frisco's is really it's like the most tender cut of meat,
Okay.
marbleized. Just only you only really need to get a medium or medium rare or something like that.
That's how
Uh,
I eat my steaks anyway.
it's yeah, like it's
Yeah.
amazing. You got
My
to try.
birthday coming up, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah,
So
definitely do it when somebody else can spend it on you.
hey, hey, that's how you keep money, right?
Oh, you treating? Oh,
Oh
hey,
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
let me get this.
exactly. All right. So we're gonna get ready to wrap it up, but before we do, as you know, the name of my show is the Highest Game Project. So can you please drop a few gems on my audience to keep them going and motivated?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing I was mentioning when I first started, and something I recently did with Brandon as well, is set goals, which is important, man. That's what helped me to kind of get. That's actually what helped me to get where I am today. Even when I look back when I did it back in college, where my goal was to basically land a job before I graduated, maintain a certain grade point average, just kind of being on time as well, just the little things like that, and be in DC as well. That was actually my goal.
Hey,
So, and I just put it on my, I wrote it down, or actually I typed it up, printed it out, put it on my outside of my door in the apartment. At that time, I was living with my cousin and my younger brother and my brother's friend who went to FAMU at the time too. So like all of us together in one apartment, but I did it as kind of motivation and being a role model to kind of inspire them to want to kind of do the same thing and set their goals. And also in turn, it helped me to uh, be kind of accountable to actually achieving those goals. So that way I didn't kind of slack off or just kind of say, I'm not going to do this. But it helps keep me accountable to actually achieving what I said I wanted to do, which is being in DC was the main thing, and also graduating with the job. And so I was able to learn about this top 20 sales program at Florida State in the business school, and was elected to join that program, which had companies highly recruit from that program. Was able to land the position here in DC with the other company. From there, was able to learn about the whole suiting thing. Basically, did well, 300 plus clients in the area. That's when I found out I was like, oh yeah, I could do this on my own. Just continue to build my own sourcing of fabrics and production and things like that from there, and just dream realized really. Just kind of building from there, building my own capital, taking time to kind of do that. I was able to sell pharmaceuticals, the legal kind though, just to build my capital and not really have to take out any big loans or anything. Get my LLC to make it official. Just learning from different people. I mean, when you're trying to achieve your goals, you basically want to you just want to kind of learn from different sources wherever you can. And that happens when you actually set goals. Like I mentioned, that law of attraction just kind of brings things like I had a friend who had already had a business. I was trying to figure out how to actually get an LLC. And she was like, oh yeah, all you got to do is this, that, this, that. And I was like, oh man, like, is that easy? And in 2016, Brian Alexander Bespoke was born. So that's the key, man. I think setting goals, and then just something on the suiting tip. Don't button the last button. I think it's something simple, probably some guys don't know about. It's kind of like not wearing white socks with a black suit and black shoes type of thing. So you're not looking like Michael Jackson. Only
Right.
Michael could do that.
Right, exactly. Oh man. Oh, okay. That was a lot. You said a lot in a little bit of time. You a bad man.
Yeah.
Where can you be reached at? Instagram, email, website. Where can you be reached at?
Yeah, website, brianalexanderbespoke.com. You can view my suiting gallery, contact me there, and even schedule a fitting appointment. And then my Instagram and Facebook is at Brian Alexander Bespoke.
All right, thank you. Anything else you want to throw out there real quick before we end the show?
Yeah, man, definitely follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Tell everybody you know about this best kept secret in the DMV that actually travels to his clients all over the US as well. So really come to you and make it really convenient for you that way, which is another part of my service, and I think what makes it unique and great as well, providing that personalized touch. So yeah, definitely share and support my guy Brian Chase as well with his podcast and his endeavors as well.
Thank you.
So that's what it's about, man.
Thank you. Yeah, y'all. He's a working man. I've been trying to get him for like a month to come do this show. I ain't mad at him though. My man hustling.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, so with that being said, I'm Tayjon C. This is the Highest Game Project. Always remember, life is a game of chess. Make every move count. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications, and join the movement. Checkmate.